All right, moving on to space. Time was that heading over to Cape Canaveral for a launch was a pretty common yet pretty cool assignment for us reporter types to see and feel a rocket leave this world, to learn, what else is out there. Well, tomorrow it's back to the Cape for me to see another launch, but this time not a shuttle mission, not a manned rocket. Instead, this is going to be an unmanned rocket taking off on a mission to Mars, which, as we find out from one of NASA's most prolific rocket scientists, is a very important destination.
Mars is our nearest neighbor in the solar system, and we were made at the same time, made out of the same stuff, but we're very different places. So we really try to understand as much as we can about Mars, because not only does it teach us about our own past and possible future, but it also tells us something about how unique Earth may or may not be.
Dr. Pam Conrad's team has been working on the interplanetary investigation for years now and has already claimed success with last summer's deployment of the Curiosity rover. Now, that's been doing its Martian expedition for a little over a year now, right?
Yes, Curiosity has been roaming Mars since the 5th of August of 2012. So it's got a lot more to go, but doing a great job on the surface. And one of the reasons we send MAVEN is try to understand what's happening at the top of the atmosphere.
MAVEN is a NASA acronym, you knew it had to be, for the Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution spacecraft. The $485 million mission was given a green light by the space agency in 2008. It'll be fired into space aboard an Atlas V rocket Monday afternoon on what will be a mainly meteorological mission. So essentially, MAVEN's going to be like one of our weather satellites almost.
That is a fabulous analogy. MAVEN is exactly like that, only instead of looking at weather on the surface of Mars, where we see the dust storms and the clouds and the winds, MAVEN's going to look at the space weather that's initiated by the solar winds.
So that's going to be a very interesting contrast to what we're getting here on Earth. So the more we know about Martian weather, maybe the more we can figure out about ours.
That's absolutely true. All scientists love weather because of its dynamic nature. So as we understand the weather that happened in the past and the weather that's happening now, we get a good look at the effects of the star that is the center of our solar system, and that helps us understand a little bit better the processes that happen at the top of our atmosphere that, as a weather forecaster, you probably don't have too much opportunity to examine.
That is very true. Dr. Pam Conrad, thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to hearing more about MAVEN.